All right, so let's take a look at problem number 35. So we have the trinomial 5x minus 3t minus 7. And we have the trinomial that we're going to take away from that, x minus 2t minus 3. All right, so how do you want to do that? How do you want to start? Any takers on this one?
Me, Abby.
Okay, Abby, I can see you. I turned my computer around.
Okay. Can we like transfer the middle thingy to all the numbers on the other side?
So we will distribute the negative to everything here. So what is negative 1 times x is?
Negative x.
Negative 1 times negative 2t is?
Positive 2t.
Negative 1 times negative 3 is?
That'd be like plus 3.
Plus 3. And we still have the first polynomial, so I'm going to rewrite that first polynomial. All right, so then our next step, let's combine the similar terms. So sorry to keep you awake.
Really quick, I'm just a bit. Wait, why were we multiplying by 1?
So we are subtracting this polynomial right here. But also, we have a negative that's out front of that polynomial. So what number can I multiply everything by that doesn't change that number? 1. So really, we're multiplying this whole thing by a negative 1. We just don't have to write the 1 part of it. So when I multiply the negative all the way through, I get negative x plus 2t plus 3. All right. So that's why we distributed that negative sign all the way around. So now we're making just one complete addition problem. And it's easier to always just think about addition than it is to have to remember about subtraction. And now, Abby, I realize that curling your hair, very important.
Sorry.
Okay. It's okay, it's fun. If I had long hair, I'd curl it around a pencil during class all the time, too.
So now we're going to combine the like terms, so it would be 5x and negative x. And those two together, that would be 4x. And then there would be 3t and 2t. Well, negative 3t and 2t. And that would be negative t.
Because, again, we have that 1 times t, which is the same thing as just plain t, so we don't have to write that 1, okay?
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. And then negative 7 plus 3 are the last two, and negative 7 plus 3, is negative 4.
All right, so it's really tempting to write it like this, and actually you would write it in this way, even though it goes against what I've said in class. Here is why. All right, I'll explain why. Margaret, you want to explain why?
Well, can I, before you say something, can I guess?
Yeah, I love guesses.
Okay, I think that it's 4x subtract t subtract 4 in that order because you have x, and so you know that 4x is x, and normally x will be the first in the alphabet. So if you have like A would be x. So, but since you know that's x, you put it first.
Okay. So that is a good guess. That is a good guess, although it's a little bit off.
No.
Yeah.
Will the x be first because you always want to go by ascending x's?
Right,
because normally we write x's an awful lot. But no, this is actually a math grammar piece. No, almost always we want to go alphabetically. But you're right to question this because now you have a t and an x. And t comes before x alphabetically. So we really do want to start alphabetically. However, you know how in the English language, it is improper to start a sentence with a number?
Yes.
So there's that kind of thing going on here. It is improper. Now, sometimes you cannot help it. Sometimes it cannot be helped. But if it can be helped, it is improper to start a sentence with a negative sign.
Really?
Yes.
Not know that.
So if you look at, so I'm gonna erase this. So we have the answer. The answer is definitely going to be this, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a quick picture of it so that I don't lose it. All right. So if you look at the author, how the authors of this problem wrote it, if I just look at these two trinomials, notice how both of them have a positive x and both of them have a negative t. So they purposely put the middle term as a negative t so they could start the sentence with an x.
Okay.
So that's what's happening there. But that is just a math grammar rule. I don't understand the origin of that math grammar rule. It's just the way it goes. Yes, Olivia.
So I was just wondering, I actually have to go now, but would you take, like, if we were on a test and I did like 4x minus, like if I just didn't do alphabetical order, would points get taken, or?
Oh, hold on a second.